Good morning children, I hope class 6 children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well. As in last class, we had seen equivalent fractions and one exercise also was completed, exercise 5C. And it was told to complete each and every question. 3 questions were left, similar questions. I hope you must have done. Those who have done, that is fine, and those who have not done, till now, whatever things have been completed, just you complete properly each and every video, you watch properly each and every exercise and each and every question you must do. Then you watch this video. Today in this video, we are going to see like and unlike fractions, comparison of fractions, and exercise 5D we will try to complete. So let's start. Here we have like and unlike fractions. Fractions having the same denominator are called like fractions. Suppose you have 2 by 9, 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 8 by 9 are all like fractions. So any fraction, if 2 or more fractions you have, and denominators are same. Suppose 2 by 9, 3 by 9, 5 by 9 or 10 by 9, or just you see all the denominators are equal, then these fractions will be called like fractions. Just you see. Unlike fractions are what? Fractions having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Suppose here you see it has been given 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 5 by 7 by 9 or 5 by 9. These all are having different denominators and that's why these will be called unlike fractions. So simple thing is there to remember. Like fractions are what? Having equal denominators. Suppose 9, 9, 9, 9 or any other numbers you have. Unlike fractions are what? Having different denominators. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 9 and 9. Then you see converting unlike fractions into like fractions. If you want to convert unlike fractions into like fractions, what is required to be done? Rule is given. Suppose some unlike fractions are given, convert each one of them into an equivalent fraction having a denominator equal to the LCM of all denominators of the given fraction. Suppose example has been given here, you see. You take this example. Suppose this is your example. It has been given. Convert the fractions 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 5 by 6 and 4 by 9 into like fractions. What is required to be done? Here you see denominators. Denominators you have 2, 3, 6 and 9. So you need to find out first LCM of all the denominators. So here you see, if you are finding out denominators of 2, 3, 6, 9, what you will get? 2, 3, 6 and 9. 2 1 is 2, 2 3 is 6 and 9. Then you have 1, 1 and 3. 3 3 is 9, 9 2 is 18. So your LCM is what? 18. So LCM is. Now what we will do, these all fractions we will convert as denominator 18. Suppose if you have 1 by 2, that can be written as 1 by 2 into denominator you see is required to be converted as you have got LCM. So this is 18. 2 9 is 18, so this will be 9 by 18. Then you have 2 by 3, so this can be converted again as denominator 18. So what is required to be done? 6. 6 to the 12 by 18. Then you have 5 by 6. So this will be 5. 3 is required to be multiplied. So 15 by 18. And 4 by 9. So 4 by 9 can be written as 4 by 9 into 2. So this will be 8 by 18. Now you see, these all are having denominator same. 18, 18, 18, 18. So this has been converted into like fractions. We had unlike fractions. These have been converted into like fractions having denominators equal. So in this way this is required to be converted. Then you have comparison of fractions. Comparison of like fractions. If suppose we have like fractions and you need to compare among two fractions with the same denominator, the one with the greater numerator is the greater of the two. Here you see, so simple it is. Suppose if you have like fraction, suppose it has been given 8 by 5 and 5 by 9. 8 by 9 and 5 by 9. So if it has been given among two fractions with the same denominator you have, the one with the greater numerator, just you see now you compare numerator. If denominators are equal, you need to compare denominator. So if 8 is greater than 5, then this fraction 8 by 9 will be greater than 5 by 9. In the same way, 7 by 11 and 6 by 11 you have. Then 7 is greater than 6. So 7 by 11 also will be greater than 6 by 11. In the same way, 9 by 10 and 7 by 10 has been given. So simple it is. If like fractions you have, denominators are equal, then you compare numerator, the greater numerator, which is having greater numerator, that fraction will be greater. Then you have fractions with the same numerator. Suppose numerators are same. Among two fractions with the same numerator, the one with the smaller denominator is the greater of the two. Just opposite to the previous. Here, suppose if denominator you have equal 9 by 18 and 10 by 18. So 10 is greater than 9. So 9 by 18 will be lesser than 10 by 18, or 10 by 18 will be lesser than 9 by 18. But in case if both the numerators are equal, suppose if you have 9 by 10 and 9 by 11. In this case, just opposite thing will happen. The smaller denominator will be greater. Here you see, among two fractions with the same numerator you have, the one with the smaller denominator is the greater of the two. So smaller denominator if you will be having, that fraction will be greater than the fraction which is having denominator greater. So here you see 5 by 6 and 5 by 8, so this will be greater. 3 by 5 and 3 by 7, 3 by 5 will be greater because 5 is smaller than 7. 9 by 10 and 9 by 11, 10 is smaller than 11, that's why 9 by 10 will be greater than 9 by 11. General method of comparing two fractions is what? Here you see, let A by B and C by D be two given fractions, cross multiply as shown. In this way we need to do cross multiplication, A into D and B into C. Then you see, if AD is greater than BC, then A by B will be greater than C by D. If AD is lesser than BC, then A by B is lesser than C by D, and if both will be equal, then A by B will be equal to C by D. Let's see with one example. We have suppose 3 by 8 and 5 by 12. What is required to be done? This is required to be multiplied in this way. 3 into 12, 36, and 8 5 is 40. What we have found? 36 is smaller than 40. That's why 3 by 8 will be smaller than 5 by 12. Here you see, compare the fraction 3 by 8 and 5 by 12. By cross multiplying, what we will get? 36 and 40. So 36 is lesser than 40. That's why 3 by 8 will be lesser than 5 by 12. Any fraction you have, if you have A by B and C by D, what we have learned? We need to do cross multiplication. Suppose AD you have got and BC you have got. So if AD is greater than BC, in this case A by B will be greater than C by D. First case. Second case is what? If AD is lesser than BC, in this case A by B will be lesser than C by D. Third case is what? If both will be equal, then in this case A by B will be equal to C by D. So simple it is. What we will see? First we will do cross multiplication. Then we will see AD and BC, what they are. We will compare this. If AD will be greater, then first fraction will be greater than the second one. If first one AD is lesser than BC, then in this case, first fraction will be lesser than C by D, or the other fraction. A into D and B into C both will be equal. In this case, both the fractions will be equal. So some other examples have been given. Now you see method of converting the given fractions into like fractions. So change each one of the given fractions into an equivalent fraction with the denominator equal to the LCM of the denominators of the given fractions. Now the new fractions are like fractions which may be compared by rule 1. So it was told how to convert that. Just you go through. Compare the fractions 7 by 12 and 9 by 16. So what is required to be done? We need to find out LCM of that, and then it is required to be converted. Denominator adds the LCM, what you will get. Suppose LCM you have got 48. So 7 by 12 is required to be converted as denominator 48. So you have got 28 by 48. 9 by 16 can be written as 27 by 48. Now you compare 28 by 48 and 27 by 48. Since 28 is greater than 27, that's why 28 by 48 will be greater than 27 by 48. So just you see, in this way this is required to be done. Arrange the fractions 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 5 by 9 and 7 by 12 in ascending order. In this case again what is required to be done? 3, 6, 9, 12 what you have got. You need to find out LCM of this. So just you see LCM you need to find out. You have got LCM 36. Now these all fractions are required to be converted as denominator 36. So this has been converted and you have got suppose 6 by 36, 21 by 36 and 24 by 36. Now it is required to be compared. So this has been compared, just you see, and then you see how in ascending order it should be written, smaller to greater. In the same way, in descending order it has been given, the same rule will be applied, and then you have exercise 5D. Define like and unlike fractions and give 5 examples of each. Already I have explained how it to be done. Like fractions which are having denominators equal, unlike fractions which are having denominators unequal. You need to give 5 examples, so I hope you will be able to do. Here you see convert 3 by 5, 7 by 10, 8 by 15 and 11 by 30 into like fractions. Already one example I have made you understood. Then also you see here you see 3 by 5, 7 by 10, 8 by 15 and 11 by 30 you have. So how we will solve this? We need to find out the LCM of 5, 10, 15 and 30. You find out 5, 10, 15 and 30. Here you see 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15 and 5 6 is 30. 2 1 is 2, 2 3 is 6 and 1 and 1. So what you have got? 5 into 2 into 3. 5 to the 10, 10 3 is 30. So LCM you have got 30. Now each fraction is required to be converted. So 3 by 5 will be equal to 3 by 5 into what number is required to be multiplied, so that we will get 30. Here you see what number will be required. 5 6 is 30. 6 is required. So you will get 3 6 is 18. 18 by 30. So for first fraction 3 by 5 you have got as 18 by 30. Second fraction you see 7 by 10 you have. So this will be 7 by 10 into what number will be required to be multiplied? Here you will get 3. So this will become 7 3 is 21 divided by 30. Now third one you have 8 by 15. That will be equal to 8 by 15 into 2. So this will be 16 by 30. And third is 11 by 30. So already this is 30. So no need to do anything. This will be 11 by 30. Already this is. So now you have got 3 by 5 as 18 by 30. 7 by 10 as 21 by 30, 8 by 15 as 16 by 30, 11 by 30 is already having denominator 30. So these fractions you have converted as like fractions. So your answers will be, therefore, like fractions of 3 by 5, 7 by 10, 8 by 15 and 11 by 30 will be 18 by 30, 21 by 30, 16 by 30 and 11 by 30 respectively you will write. And this is your answer. So in this way, this is required to be done. So simply what you need to do, you need to find out LCM of all the denominators, and these fractions are required to be converted as denominator 30 or LCM what you will get. Next you see convert this into like fractions. So these are similar questions. I hope you will be able to do. Next you see fill in the blanks or fill in the placeholders with the correct symbol greater than or lesser than. You need to find out these are, you need to compare this. So what rule will be applied? Here you see all denominators are equal. So if denominators are equal, then we need to compare numerator. If numerator is greater, it means the fraction which is having greater numerator will be greater fraction. So 8 by 9 and 5 by 9, 8 is greater than 5, that's why this will be greater. 9 by 10, this will be greater. Here 6 by 7 will be greater, 11 by 15 will be greater, 6 by 11 will be greater and 17 by 20 will be greater. The same similar question you have. So here you have numerators are equal. So just opposite to that we will do. So here you have 4 is smaller, that's why this fraction will be greater. 8 is smaller, so 7 by 8 will be greater. 4 by 9 will be greater. Here you have 8 by 11 will be greater. Here 5 by 12 and 5 by 8, so 5 by 8 will be greater and 11 by 14 will be greater. Now you see, compare the fractions given below. Here what we need to apply, as A by B and C by D we had seen. So 4 by 5 and 5 by 7 you had. We need to do cross multiplication. So 4 7 is 28, 5 5 is 25. So 28 is greater than 25, therefore 4 by 5 will be greater than 5 by 7. In this way we need to do. So similar questions are there. I hope you will be able to do one more question just to see. 7 by 8 and 9 by 10. 7 by 8 and 9 by 10. Cross multiplication you do. 7 into 10, 70. 8 into 9, 72. Which one is greater? 72. That's why 7 by 8 will be lesser than 9 by 10. And this will be your answer. So in this way, this is required to be done. Next you see, arrange the following fractions in ascending order. So similar question is there, only you need to find out LCM of this. Then you need to compare this. One question I am doing for you. Both here ascending or descending order, both you will understand. Here you see, you need to find out LCM of all the denominators 2, 4, 6 and 8. You need to find out LCM out of this. LCM of this. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. Here you see 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6 and 2 4 is 8. Then you have 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. You multiply this. 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24. So what you have got LCM? 24. So LCM of this is equal to 24 you have got. Now what you need to do? 1 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into, you need to get denominator 24. So here 12 will be required. So 12 by 24 you have got. Now 3 by 4, just you convert this 3 by 4. What is required to be multiplied with this? 4. So that you will get 24. 6. So 18 by 24 you have got. Then you have 5 by 6. So again here you see what is required to be multiplied with 6, so that you will get 24. 4 will be required. So this will be 20 by 24. Now 7 by 8. So this will be 7 by 8. 3 will be required to be multiplied. You will get 21 by 24. Now we need to compare this. You compare this 12 by 24, 18 by 24, 20 by 24 and 21 by 24. We need to arrange this as ascending order. The smallest one you find out. So your smallest number is 12 by 24. This is 12 by 24 is lesser than 18 by 24 is lesser than 20 by 24 and is lesser than 21 by 24. It means what? 12 by 24 means 1 by 2. 18 by 24 means 3 by 4. 20 by 24 means 5 by 6. And 21 by 24 means 7 by 8. So this is your answer. Here you see next question. In next question you need to arrange fractions into descending order. In that case what you will do? Just opposite to it. All the process will be up to here the same, up to here. And then you will see, you need to compare these numbers and you need to start with greater number. So suppose the same question will be there and you need to arrange this into descending order. Then what you would do? In that case your answer would be 21 by 24 because this one is greater one, and then 20 by 24 and then 18 by 24 and then 12 by 24. So your final answer would be 7 by 8, 5 by 6, 3 by 4 and 1 by 2. So in next, where you need to convert fractions into you need to arrange fractions into descending order, then in this way you would have to do, or you need to do. We will start with greater number and then the smallest one we will read. So these questions for descending order, as I have explained now, the same rule will be applied. Then we have few word problems, just to see. Here you see we have question number 28. Lalita read 30 pages of a book containing 100 pages, while Sarita read 2 by 5 of the book. Who read more? Just you see, Lalita read 30 pages of a book containing 100 pages, while Sarita read 2 by 5 of the book. So you will write Lalita read 30 pages of a book containing 100 pages. Means, what does it mean? She read 30 by 100. It means, as you can see this, 3 by 10 of the book. 30 pages she read. It means 30 by 100, total page was 100. So 3 by 10 of the book she read. Now Sarita read 2 by 5 of the book. So who read more? Now you need to compare 3 by 10 and 2 by 5. We need to compare 3 by 10 and 2 by 5. So cross multiplication is required to be done. So this will be 15 and this will be 10 to the 20. Just you see, 15 is lesser than 20. Therefore, 3 by 10 is lesser than 2 by 5. So your answer will be, just you see, 3 by 10. Who read 3 by 10? Lalita. So who read more? Sarita. Your answer will be, therefore, Sarita read more. And this is your answer. Next you see, Rafiq exercised for 2 by 3 hours, while Rohit exercised for 3 by 4 hours. Who exercised for a longer time? So again comparison is required. We need to compare 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So if you are comparing this, what you will get? 2 by 3, 3 by 4. So this will be 2 4 is 8 and 3 3 is 9. So 8 is lesser than 9. Therefore 2 by 3 is lesser than 3 by 4. It means who exercise for a longer time? 3 by 4 is greater. That's why Rohit exercise for longer time. Your answer will be hence Rohit exercised for longer time. And this will be your answer. This will be your answer. Next we will see question number 30, and that is the last question of this exercise. Here you have, in a school 20 students out of 25 passed in 6A. In school 20 students out of 25 passed in 6A, while 24 out of 30 passed in 6B. Which section gave better result? So the question is, in 6A, students passed how much? 20 by 25. And in 6B, students passed how many? 24 by 30. Now you need to compare this. By comparing, we will get this, you see, 20 by 25 and 24 by 30 you have. If you are comparing this, you need to do cross multiplication. And before that, what could be done? This could be written in standard form also. That is one possibility. Or directly you just multiply and see. 2 3 just 6. So this will be 600. 25 4 100. 25 2 10. 25 2 50 and 10 will be 60. So this will be equal. Both will be equal, and that's why 20 by 25 will be equal to 24 by 30. So your answer will be, therefore, which section gave better result? Both the sections are having equal result. Both sections gave equal or same result. This will be your answer. So I hope you understood the exercise and comparison of fractions. Up to here, I don't think any problem you will be having, and few remaining questions are there. You must do. You must write down properly in your notebook. Next day, you will see addition of fractions. Until then, thank you.